further to it, there is the cost categories. What are the cost categories and why it is required? The question is, so in the fashion next only the cost categories are there, and when we say the cost categories, uh, basically each and every item belongs to the particular category. Okay, so there can be a different cost categories we can create and assign to the item master as well. So you can see here there can be a different trims, there can be leathers, there can be fabrics, there can be a several cost categories which we are going to use the in the costing as well. We will see the costing of the product. That time these cost categories will in use. Next use of this cost category is to filter out the items. Okay, when we are assigning this cost category on the item master data, so only those items like on the fabric I will showcase here. This is the fabric, and you can see in the production there is a cost category assigned on this particular item, uh, is the fabric one. Okay, so when we are doing a costing of this particular style, that time generally the approach is customer selecting a fabric instead of there can be a like multiple item groups, but we can set the cost category, the consolidated one. And for the selection of the item, like they can select the cost category, and after that, whatever the items assigned to that particular cost category will get displayed in selection with the already the sorting has been done. So this cost category you will use in that manner as well to filter out the item, as well as the costing headers. These are all costing headers actually also. So in costing, these are all things will be taken care. Like you can see there is a type. Okay, this is the raw material type. You can see here. Again, the trims is the raw material type. There is the labor charges. These are the process. Okay. Again, these are the other charges under the type of the others, and further to it there are some subtotals which we want to which we will required in the costing part. So like this will use in the just a minute. Okay, okay, so this way this will be used as a subtotal. Okay, so these are your fabrics, these are your subtotals. This way when we will create this costing, that time we will require this. So cost category will required in costing as well as the the item filtration. Also, it will you can define the sequence of the cost categories. So when you will do the costing, that time fabric should be required. Fabric cost category should come first in the summary. Okay, because in detail you are doing a costing and you want to see the costing in a summary. So according to the head, so what should be the sequence of that displaying that particular summary? So that sequence also you can give it in the costing cost categories. So according to that, the cost category will be show. There is the costing type also available, but that costing type is available in this style, because when we say that these are the all cost categories, and there will be the costing types also available, because there can be a different costing types. One is that final costing, another is that budgeted costing. So different costing customers are doing at their end for the particular product. So uh, we may require some we may require those costing types while doing a costing. You can see here one is that final costing, and another is that budgeted costing. So these costing type are already there to select. You can select what kind of costing you are doing. In case you want to add any costing type according to the customer, they are doing a costing two, three times and in different stages. So that time you will be able to select this particular costing type. If anything you want to add it, you can add here. So this is the costing type, and next is that garment parts. Okay, what because in some cases I'll showcase here uh, the image of this particular product. Uh, okay, so this can be a product. Okay, and this dress can be along with the leggings as well. Okay, so there can be in a when customer are dealing with this particular product, they are selling as a set. Okay, this dress along with the leggings. So in a way, uh, while doing a production, they have to produce a dress as well as the leggings as well. Okay, so there can be a two. We can say this particular garment as a two-piece garment. Okay, in that way we need to define this there are two garments parts. One is that dress, another is that bottom wear. As a bottom wear, there can be a anything. Okay, there can be a trouser, there can be a track, there can be anything. There can be one another the type of the set is dress with the shrug, dress with the jacket. So these kind of the two-piece garments can be in place. Customer is producing or doing the manufacturing of the garment. Like they have to produce both the garment parts, and after the manufacturing of the both garment parts, they are going to assemble it and sell as a single set. So how we can define the garment parts in the fashion next? In the style master data, whatever they required us, that is available in this style, because this is particularly required to the style. You can see here there is a one top and another is bottom. As I mentioned that if anything required, there can be a top and bottom, and there can be a shrug as well. Okay, so there can be a shrug, there can be a leggings. So these kind of the garment parts you can add it up, and definitely this will be we will be able to select the garment parts in the style. Okay, you can see here the list of the garment parts showing here. If that particular garment, this particular garment would dress with shrug, so you will be able to select the part as a dress and shrug as well for that particular finished product. So the garment part, the concept we are having from if customer is having producing two-piece garment, three-piece garment, no problem in that. We will be able to do a manufacturing of part. We will be able to assemble that particular three parts or two parts together, and we can have a single set as a output for the sale purpose. So in production there will be the two parts, and in the sales there will be the one part. So that possibility is there. So to create that, you will be able to create a garment parts from style itself. Next is that master data numbering. Okay, so there is the one setting which was you have been already seen that this is setting is applicable for the all masters. Okay, like whatever the masters, when we say the masters, these are all our masters. Okay, these are all our masters. So when these masters are getting created, that time the code is generating based upon this length. In case you want to generate the different codes according to the master, there is the currently that in this particular database, we haven't defined this, but we can define that. We can define that object and table and what will be the length of that particular master will be. So as a let's see in the tomorrow sessions, or like I will have a one of the entry here and I will showcase this. So next is that, as I mentioned, some of the things based upon as and when you create and you do all settings here, some things you can as a utilize that particular data. To utilize that data, you may require to do a number table resetting that I have been already explained. But apart from that, in some cases, we may required to somewhere you might be have a challenge to select a size somewhere, like you have been selected a style, you have been selected a color, but you are not able to see this sizes, okay, as a troubleshooting part. So you may be set this issue by resetting this size, reset size master. When you do this, system will check the all size template and reset your size masters. So after doing this, you will be able to see the sizes. Okay, this is again the part of the troubleshooting. Next is that restore attribute view. Okay, whatever the attributes, okay, these are attributes. Basically, one thing you need to just observe is that whatever the attribute type you have been created, there is a attribute menu available. In that, those attribute automatically will add as a menu. Okay, I don't go here, I don't need to go attribute types, I don't need to search color here, and I don't need to go and add attribute here. Instead of that, what FashionNX will do, whatever the attribute you have been created, it will create as a attribute and also the menu for that. So customers can directly go to that menu and directly can add the another color or any attributes from the menu. So explaining that the attribute view, what is attribute view? Whatever the attributes you have been created, one of the attribute based upon all attributes, one of the view system, sorry, actually, okay, I need to see this. Okay, so one of the view will get created, which you can use uh, as a master view for the your analysis purpose, like analysis, barcode purpose on different. There will be the different uses of this particular view. No need to create the because each and every customer can have a different attributes. To manage that, there is an option available, restore view. It will create a view properly, which you can use it into the barcode or other things. Yes. Uh, as I was mentioning that there are several fields on the item master data already. So when the any style or anything is created from the style master data, so these are all the uh, fields which are created when we have been deployed the FashionNX. So on item master data also, there are fields which are created. You can see here, there are bin level. This is coming from the style master data. There will be the tech pack in further going to this. There will be the routing which we will assign here. So, however, further transaction we will do, or like further masters we are doing, we are creating, those will assign on this particular item master data of this style. And there can be a tax rate. UDF also is predefined already. and according to the uh, like the product, you can define the additional. This is again to determine your tax determination, you can use this. Next is that you can see here the item on item master, sorry, item group as well. There are several the UDFs available, definitely, which are having a different use of it according to the item groups. Likewise, one is that whenever the item is created, sorry, whenever the GRPO is created and when the batch is getting created, so what should be a predefined prefix should be along with that particular batch should be. So this will take the batch prefix from here. When we'll report a sample of this particular item group, what will be the item name, item code will be, what will be the account will get, like utilized for that sample receipt. So these are the UDFs available on item groups. Important is that whatever the group type, okay, because if we keep this as a finished goods, so those only item groups will available in style master data for this selection. If we keep other, that means the item group will not be available for this selection in the uh, style master data here. Okay, if I update this as a author, this outerwear as a author, because this is a like important one. The setting is, you can see here now the outerwear is not showing then. So to because we can have different item groups, like we are having a raw material, we are having the different item groups, but several item groups are belonging to the style master data of the finished goods. So that only we can keep the item group type as a finished goods. So these are all the UDFs available on the uh, item group, and also we are having some the UDFs on the warehouse. So you can see here there is a price list and BP code available. So price list, as I mentioned, that when the we will use the setting the price warehouse wise pricing, so that time the on which warehouse the transaction is happening, based upon that the price list will get determined. Like if you have entered the price list number 2, so if anything is happening transaction from the this warehouse, the price list will be taken from here. BP code that is also available for the package transaction actually. So that is on a different part, but these are all the UDFs on the warehouse. Now the UDFs available on the user as well. So these are only the one UDF available on the user. Basically, we can have a different warehouses, but as a role, user do not should not be able to do a transaction in different warehouses. So if we give the such warehouse numbers here, warehouse codes here, so in that way, whenever that user is doing a transactions in the FashionNX, whatever the warehouses are assigned, those only will be available to that particular user for the transactions, else other the warehouses will not, system will not show for the selection in the transaction. So this was the configurations of the FashionNX related to today's topic.